This week, we get our eyebrows seared off, we get some suggestive rice, we swim with the fishes, we get some room service, and we go to the spa at the JW Marriott at Surfers Paradise. Let's get into it. So we just got here at the JW Marriott. We're actually on the vacation club side here, but can you believe this bathroom? I think we could probably fit, let's see, I think we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, probably 4 to 5 people in the shower, and it looks like it's a rainfall head shower there. We have our nice big bathtub here, some more soap. We have all of our towels down here. They all look really nice. In this drawer we have a hair dryer. We have the dental kit, a shave kit, vanity kit, anything you might need. Then we have this nice couch here. It's really nice because you can just sit on the couch and watch the TV. We have our kitchenette here, so we have all of our glasses. I believe this is like a oven type thing. We have a dishwasher here, so we can do our dishes. We have our plates and stuff here, all of our silverware, stuff like that. We have our fridge and freezer, like not a full size, but like a half size. In here in our little wardrobe, we have some robes, we have a safe, we have some slippers down there, some robes, an ironing board down there. We have a full-size mirror right here. Hello. Got our TV. We also have a little table here, so we might use that later to play some games. We'll just have to see. Oh, and this bed, this massive king-size bed just looks, I just want to jump into it right now. And then if we look out here, we have our nice ocean view where we can see the lagoon over there. We can see the pools, and then we have the nice beach all down there. And I believe this closer pool here, that is a freshwater pool and it has fish in it and you can swim with the fish. And the further one back there is actually a heated pool. But we'll be checking all that out later. We have a nice little patio here with the chairs, so we might be able to sit out here depending on what the weather is. I think that's about it. So while we were getting settled at the JW Marriott, I kept thinking, how does a place like this even get here? Like, Surfers Paradise is a city that's felt like it's always been here, but it hasn't. And the story of how it got here is genuinely wild. So let's talk about it. Before any of this, before the towers, the tourists, the Teppanyaki restaurants, this section of coastline belonged to the Kumbameri people. They were part of the broader Yogame nation, and they had been on this land for tens of thousands of years. And they called themselves the saltwater people. And here's something that I didn't know until I started researching this. The Kumbameri reportedly trained dolphins to help them fish. Yeah, dolphins to fish on the same coastline where today there's a time zone and a Macca's. Their culture is still very much alive today. The Yogame language has been revived. The Jellicle Cultural Center at Burleigh Heads runs tours and programs if you want to learn more. It's definitely worth a visit. Fast forward to the 1920s, Europeans have settled the area, and there's a small beachside town called Elston. Pretty unremarkable, a few farms, a bridge connecting to Southport, but not much else. And then a hotelier named Jim Cavell moves in. He buys some land, he builds a 16-room hotel, and he calls it the Surfers Paradise Hotel. Now the town is still called Elston, but Cavell is not waiting around for the council to catch up. He founds the Life Saving Club, the Progressive Association. He starts off on his one-man marketing campaign for a suburb that doesn't officially exist yet. And it works. On December 1st, 1933, the town council officially renames Elston to Surfers Paradise. A hotel owner renames an entire suburb as a marketing move, and it's stuck. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Post-war Australia is booming. People have cars, the Pacific Highway makes Gold Coast accessible from Brisbane, and developers start moving in. A man who really opened the floodgates was Queensland Premier Joe Belnick-Peterson. He ran the state from 1968 to 1987. Joe's pitch was simple. Queensland is open for business. He abolished inheritance tax, which triggered a huge wave of retirees moving north from Victoria and New South Wales. Population boomed, and demand for hotels and housing boomed with it. A group of developers, nicknamed the White Shoe Brigade, basically got to build whatever they wanted, wherever they wanted. Wetlands were dredged for canal estates, beachfronts, high-rise at speed. In 1985, they actually passed a specific piece of legislation just to exempt one luxury development from council planning laws. It had to come to an end at some point, and it came apart badly. In 1987, journalists started pulling on a thread. Allegations of police taking bribes from gambling dens and brothels, and what followed was the Fitzgerald Inquiry. Nearly 2 years of public hearings, the police commissioner, who was knighted at the top of his career, was sacked and convicted. He had been taking bribes distributed for years. Even ministers went down. The transport minister, Don Lane, was fired. Health minister, Brian Austin, was fired. Joe himself was charged with perjury. He escaped conviction because of a hung jury. But he had to resign anyways, and his entire government was in ruins. The 630-page report, 100 plus recommendations, and one of the most significant corruption investigations in Australian history. But the skyline remained, and almost every tower on the strip was built during that era. Okay, let's change up the pace, because not everything from this era was dodgy. In 1964, the council put parking meters on the main strip in Surfers Paradise. Locals were furious. It was bad for business and it set the wrong vibe for a beach town. So a trader named Bernie Elsey came up with a solution. He hired women to walk up and down the strip in gold lane bikinis and topped up expired parking meters. So tourists wouldn't get fined. They were called meter maids. They went viral long before viral was a thing. They got worldwide media coverage almost immediately, and they're still going 60 plus years later, generally one of the longest PR stunts in history. SeaWorld, Movie World, Dream World suddenly had a reason to stay for an entire week, not just a weekend. Families came, international tourists came, and Japanese investment flooded in during the bubble years of the late 80s, and then pulled out just as fast as the bubble burst. The Gold Coast learned that tourism is cyclical, but the infrastructure was there, and the city was real. And then, in 2018, the punctuation mark, the Commonwealth Games. 71 nations, 1.2 million tickets, the smallest city to ever host the event. And it reframed the Gold Coast internationally from a beach party town to a world-class event city. Which brings us back to the JW Marriott. It opened in 1984, right in the thick of the White Shoe Brigade era. It's seen Japanese investment, the Fitzgerald fallout, a global pandemic, and it's still standing. So let's see if it's worth flying 24 hours to get to. There's actually fish in this pool. Let's see if we can see any. See the blue one down there. I can see Dory. Don't know if you can see him on camera or not, but there's some fish in there. We're here during the winter, so it's the off season, so it wasn't that busy down here yesterday, but it's actually a pretty good pool, I would say. Don't know why it's all foamy and stuff. They have this little beach area where you can sit on your chairs right on the water, right next to the lagoon here at the JW Marriott. This is the adults only area. Like I said, it wasn't that busy where we were staying here because it was in the middle of the winter, or just on the beginning of the winter, so it's kind of the off season. But it's probably really jumping during the summer. Oh, they have this little bridge over here. Let's go see where this bridge takes us. Oh, it looks like we're going into a little cave. That's pretty cool. Let's go to the right here. Go over this little bridge. You can walk down and get into the pool right here. The temperature was about 20 degrees, I'd say, 70 Fahrenheit. Then we have the other pool here. This is the heated pool. I think it's a bit warmer. Then we have a water slide over here. Because we're in the winter, it's only open for a couple of hours a day during the week. We can take a little test of this water. Oh yeah, this is much warmer than the lagoon. Up there's the water slide. We have the spa here, but it has all the jets built into the rocks. It's pretty cool in this little cave area. We have this little cave area in the pool. Pretty nice. We have this little bridge here over the pools that we can kind of go and cross over. It's not really a lazy river. We have a bunch of water activities just outside the hotel here. We have jet skiing, parasailing. There's an elite board there. Those jet skis do look fun. Those are not associated with the hotel, they're right next door. I don't know where this is. It's just a little, I just saw the sign for the garden, so let's go find out what's back here. They have these little cute garden gnomes just around here. Oh, there's a little koala over here. This is nice, this little garden area back here. I think what the sign said is they use some of the herbs from back here in the restaurant. Here we are at the JW Marriott and Marriott Vacation Clubs. They have these fans in the lobby that help keep it cool. In the evening here, this is where you get your nightcap. Over here, this is where they have the restaurant and breakfast. Then they have the Teppanyaki place upstairs. Then the spa is on level 2, which we'll look at later. And I think that's about it. Let's go just check out the gym, see if anyone's in there, see if it's too crowded or not, to get some video. We'll just have a little look-see. So number 3. We had a nice little gym here. We had a bunch of cables, some cardio equipment. We had the Smith machine there. Then some more cable machines. There was a nice yoga area. And the dumbbells over here go all the way up to 22 kilos. Whoa. A step there. They have some tennis courts out here. They have some tennis courts. Oh no, not tennis courts. Some pickleball courts. They have a basketball court out here. Some pickleball courts. I believe you can rent or borrow or somehow use one of the like a basketball and just return it. I'm here with the lovely Sherryn.
Hi, it's nice to be here.
Thanks, just right here. Sherryn and I went to the Teppanyaki restaurant. We had some cocktails, we got dinner and a show. I had the sake sampler here. It was 3 different sakes. They were all really delicious. I don't know how he got those eggs to stand up like that. That was just amazing. We went for my birthday and he made this little art piece for us. I had the chicken and the steak and we had the fried rice. It was really good. Then for dessert we had the mochi. And it was just fantastic. We celebrated a bit too much after Teppanyaki, so we decided to order room service. Sherryn got the pancakes, and I got the Eggs Benedict. And they were both just amazing. For my birthday, Sherryn booked me in for a massage. It was very relaxing just going down the hallway here. Then I changed into this nice robe, and I went around and looked at all the amenities in the locker room that I did enjoy right after the massage, with some mouthwash, some combs, with some body lotion. We have some showers. Oh, this was the experience shower. It was a steam room and shower, and the water came in like 3 different dimensions, so it would come on your side and come down from the top. Then we had the sauna. I spent a good 15 minutes in the sauna. After you get changed, they take you over to the little relaxation room here, and you just wait for your masseuse. They had all these little chairs here, or they had some snacks over here. They start off by washing your feet in this copper tub, and then I had the hot stone massage. It was just so relaxing. I just felt totally at ease. Then after your massage, they give you some tea and a little snack to kind of wake up and kind of return to the real world. It was just fantastic. That night, we didn't feel like going out to get something to eat, so we just ordered room service again. I had the butter chicken, and Sherryn had the bao wraps, and we both shared the french fries. Everything was just fantastic. We just finished our stay here at the JW Marriott in Surfers Paradise. We were able to make it to the gym this time, just barely. It was always very crowded in there. We paid 360 Australian dollars for our one-night stay here. If you like this video, remember to like and subscribe.